नमस्कार साथियों। एमजीएस यूनिवर्सिटी के महाराजा एमएससी फाइनल मैथमेटिक्स के ऑप्शन पेपर एडवांस डिस्क्रीट मैथमेटिक्स का अध्ययन हम इस वीडियो सीरीज़ में कर रहे हैं। पिछले वीडियो के अंदर हमने आर्ग्यूमेंट्स का अध्ययन किया और आर्ग्यूमेंट से संबंधित कुछ रूल्स के बारे में चर्चा की, जिसके अंदर एक था अपने पास लॉ ऑफ सिलोजिज्म या ट्रांजिटिव लॉ, P implies Q, Q implies R, then P implies R, and the rule of detachment means if P and P implies Q are two premises, then Q. These are conclusions. And कुछ और भी रूल्स अपने पढ़े थे, जिनके अंदर थे मुख्यतः मॉड्यूस टोलेंस के अंदर अपने पास था कि P implies Q and negation of Q, then negation of P. इसके अलावा था अपने पास लॉ ऑफ सिलोजिज्म बता दिया, रूल ऑफ डिटैचमेंट अपन ने कर लिया, एंड डायलेमा we have stated that P implies Q and R implies Q and P or R are our three premises, then conclusion are Q, our conclusion. So in these arguments we are having the two parts. One parts are called the premises and one part is conclusion. Premises are given and conclusion then we check. And we have also seen that if we have the premises P1, P2 and P of n and conclusion is Q, then in this case P1 and P2 and so on and P of n implies Q is a tautology. तो ये अपने पिछले वीडियो के अंदर पढ़े थे। ये कुछ रूल्स ऑफ आर्ग्यूमेंट्स थे, 1, 2, 3, 4 and some of the similar rules are also there, and we are having these, the P1, P2, Pn are the premises and Q is the conclusion. In that case P1 and P2 and Pn implies Q. This proposition calculus is a tautology. If this is tautology, then we say that our argument that is a valid argument. If you get such type of things, then we get valid argument. इस वीडियो के अंदर हम कुछ एग्जाम्पल्स पढ़ेंगे। चलिए लेते हैं अपन एग्जाम्पल्स। Example number 1, we are taking if a man is a bachelor he is worried. This is a premise. Another is, if a man is worried, he dies young. We are having two premises, and the conclusion is given. Bachelor die young. This is our conclusion. Given that okay, here our argument have some components. Number one, P, a man is bachelor. Q, he is worried. And R is third component, he dies young. There are three components, and the argument's mathematical formation is, if man is bachelor means P, then he is worried. Worried means Q. P implies Q. Second, if a man is worried means Q implies he dies young. And the conclusion is bachelor die young means R. So we are having two premises, and the conclusion is our he dies young. Here you are seeing the P implies Q and Q implies R. This is the law of transitive. So this gives us P implies R. Conclusion is bachelor die young. Bachelor, man is bachelor is P. So our conclusion is P implies R. So this is a valid argument. Next example. If it rains, then it will be cold. Second premise is, if it is cold, then I shall stay at home. Since it rains, therefore I shall stay at home. In this argument, we have some premises. Number first, P, it rains. Q, it will be cold. R, I shall stay at home. I stay at home. Now we will format the argument in a mathematical form. First statement is, if it rains, then it will be cold. Means P implies Q. Second one, If it is cold means Q, and I shall stay at home means R. Q implies R. Since it rains means P. So we have three premises. All these three premises have a truth value T, and therefore conclusion is there. I shall stay at home. I shall stay at home means R is true. So first we will check from first two premises. P implies Q and Q implies R. It means this gives us P implies R by transitive law, and also we say the P is also true. P implies R is true and P is true, so both will be true if R is true. So the given argument is a valid argument. Next example, if two sides of a triangle are equal, then the opposite angle are equal. Two sides of a triangle are not equal, so the result is the opposite angles are not equal. Okay, now we will check the argument. First premise is two sides of a triangle are equal, so we note P. Two sides are equal in a triangle. Another premise, the opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Now we will write it in the mathematical formula. If two sides of triangle are equal, then the opposite angle are equal. Means P implies Q is our first premises. Next one is two sides of a triangle are not equal. Two sides of a triangles are not equal means negation of P, means P is false. So these are two premises, and the result is given the opposite angle are not equal. Opposite angles are not equal means negation of Q. Opposite angles are equal is noted by Q. So this is our mathematical formation of our arguments. So we have two statements. P implies Q has a truth value T. Negation P has a truth value T. Then negation Q has also truth value T. This is our problem to solve. Okay. Here it is given the P implies Q is a true statement, and negation P is also true. Negation P is true means P is false, because negation P is true. If P is false, in that case Q may be positive, true or false. So this statement argument is a not valid argument, because in that case here it is given the negation P is true. True, it means P is false. Here P is false, and P implies Q is true. So in the case of P false, position of Q is true and false. and P implies Q is true. So in that case, if P is false, then Q may be true or Q may be false. So the argument is negation of Q is true, means Q is false, is not a valid argument. Q may be true also here. So this is an invalid argument. इसी आर्ग्यूमेंट को अपन वैलिडिटी चेक करने के लिए हम प्रीपोजिशन कैलकुलस की टेबल भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं, और उसके अंदर हमें ये प्रूव करना पड़ेगा कि P, दिस इज अल्टरनेट मेथड, इम्प्लाइज Q एंड निगेशन ऑफ P इम्प्लाइज negation of Q is a tautology. In case of valid argument, देखिए अपन टेबल बनाते हैं. P, Q, true, true, false, false, true, false, true, false. These are their truth value. Now negation of P is our false, false, true and true, and P implies Q. P implies Q, true and true, this is true, true and false, this will be false, and in these two cases this is again true. Now we join these two columns, say this one is F and this is G, then F and G, F and G means false and true, this is false, false, true and true, and F and G means this is the left hand side of this argument, implies negation of Q. If we write it H, then H implies negation of Q. If we check, this is H and negation of Q. So I will write here negation of Q, false, true, false and true. False, and this is false, this is true, this is false, this may be true or false, okay, this true, this is also true, oh this is true and this is false, so this one false, and this is true and this is true means true. This is not a tautology because it has one false value. So the given argument is not an invalid argument. If 8 is an even number, if 8 is even, then 2 doesn't divide. Divide 9. Another part is either 7 is not a prime or 2 divide 9, but 7 is prime, therefore 8 is a odd number. Okay. Argument is, if 8 is an even, then 2 does not divide 9. Either 7 is not a prime or 2 divides 9. But 7 is prime, therefore 8 is Good. In our premises, we have some statements. P, 8 is an even number. We denote Q. 2 divides 9. R, 7 is a prime. Okay, now we are writing our argument in the mathematical model. So first statement is, if 8 is an even number, then 2 doesn't divides Q. 8 is an even number denoted by P. So if P, then 2 doesn't divide Q, means negation of Q. This is our first premise. Second one is, either 7 is not a prime. 7 is prime means R, means negation of R, or 2 divides 9 means Q. But 7 is prime, R, therefore 8 is odd. 8 is an even number, negation of P. Okay. Here you have 3 premises, and this is our conclusion. First premises, we are saying P implies negation of Q has a true value. In the same case, negation of R or Q has a true value, T, and R is also true. So if R is true, it means negation of R is false, and negation of R or Q is true. It means Q is true. This Q is true. If Q is true, then negation of Q is false, and P implies negation of Q. P implies negation of Q. Here Q is true. Our case is in such a way, P and Q. Q having value true. It is given here. So Q may take 2 values true, and P may take true and false. And P implies negation of Q. The negation of Q means this is false and this is also false. So P implies negation of Q. It is true, it must be T when it will be true. So this one is false. And it is false, so it is false, this is true. It means P implies negation of Q is true if and only if P is false. So negation of P is a true value. Since P is false, so negation of P is truth value T. दोबारा देखिए अपन क्या कह रहे हैं यहाँ पर. In our argument, the mathematical model of this argument has 3 premises. First, P implies negation of Q. Second, negation of R or Q. Third, R. All these 3 statements are valid statement, has a truth value T. So first we take, if R is true, then obviously negation R is false, and negation R or Q is true, it means Q is truth value is T. And if Q truth value is T from these 2 premises, it means negation of Q is false. So Q is truth, then negation of Q have false truth value, and P having 2 cases, one truth and one false. P implies negation of Q is true only when P P is false, it means negation of P is true. This is our conclusions. So the statement argument is an valued argument. Is an valid argument. इसको हम टेबल की तरह से निकाल सकते हैं. टेबल से निकालने के लिए हमें 3 स्टेटमेंट हैं P Q R. उसमें से हमें लेना पड़ेगा P negation of Q and negation of R, Q and R implies negation of P. This is a tautology. Is a tautology. अगर अपन टेबल से इसको ट्यूटोलॉजी शो कर देते हैं तो उस केस के अंदर ये आर्ग्यूमेंट एक वैलिड आर्ग्यूमेंट होगा. थैंक यू.